Welcome to Let's Talk Live, a series about the fundamentals and what it takes to evolve continually and be successful in today's age of disruption. I am your hostess, Alissa Bickar, the consultress, and welcome to the final in a series of 7, where we talked about the 6 pillars of what it takes to continuously assess and evolve, get information, inspiration, and implement change and evolution for you, for your business, and for the world at large. So today we'll be diving into the final letter in the acronym S.I.M.P.L.E, E for empowerment. We've talked about the external business stuff, the mechanics, the tactical, practical in the beginning of the series using strategy, implementation, and metrics. And we then tipped into the identity shifting piece of the acronym, the 90% of the iceberg below the surface, who we're becoming and how to attract the right community and resources and be of service and value in the P, the L, and now the E, partnerships, leadership, and empowerment. When you hear empowerment in today's business climate, it feels kind of detached in a way, like it's a buzzword, but it doesn't really have teeth. So today I want to give it some teeth for you, how to make it real and impactful in your business and walk away with 3 things that you can start doing today. So what we're addressing here in this environment, talking about empowerment as the key to success, it is the root. We've gotten all the way through the acronym, peeled away all the layers to the root of what it takes to be continuously valuable and growing. And we're going to address some of the complications that when you don't get to this root that happen out there in the wide world. Have you ever heard the phrase hurt people hurt people? Well, we're going to upend that and turn it into empowered people power people. How would you like to be the person who provides value and service, and the person who you are charges people up, gives them more of their own life force to be able to go forth and prosper, right? Anyway, so what we're going to talk about here is addressing some of the problems that I see out there in the business world where empowerment is not in a focus. We have that broken, so I'll fix you marketing copy. Have you ever heard something like, are you tired and struggling? Have you just can't, come out of this mountain of debt, right? But by the way, here's the magic pill and we'll fix it. Don't worry. So you're selling both the problem and the solution, sort of what we do in sales, but we're going to transcend that focus on broken and fixed to address people as whole and getting better. That's part of the magic, turning from that scarcity to the empowerment mentality. Lack vibes, needy sales calls. These are things that plague us business owners when we're trying to solve a problem that we see, but people aren't really aware of. And not just telling them, hey, it's broken, but allowing them to come through and see that things are okay for the most part. And there's this problem, there's this pain that you're having. Let me give you something to solve it. So we're going to upend and solve that needy and lack push and pull sales conversation, networking opportunities where we feel like people are feeling us with like sales breath and wanting to repel. So empowerment is one of those things that'll help to solve that problem. And third, last but not least, competitive marketplaces. In a sea full of competition where you feel like you're not standing out, or you're perhaps, having to compete on price where you would rather provide more value, empowerment solves this problem. So we're going to talk about empowerment as a way to have better sales conversations and conversions, a thriving referral ecosystem where people are happy and delighted to send business leads and introductions your way, and a foundation, building a real true foundation of what know, like, and trust is really built on, so that you have that credibility in your network and beyond that. So I'm going to dive in here to a couple of tactics and things that you can put into place in your business and in your life right now on a daily basis that can help you to have this momentum and harvest it, even if it's just a little bit every day, because habits are what build our character at large. We talked a little bit about the feeling, the thinking, and the behavior. This is where the behavior is really going to, where the rubber meets the road. And by the way, since it's the end of the acronym, it's actually also the beginning. So this empowerment piece, now that we've dived all the way deep, dove all the way deep, you know what I'm saying, all the way deep into like the foundation and the root of what establishes credibility and creates that rapport and trust. It also will inform your next evolution when you go back through this acronym one more time to reestablish and hone and refine your strategy, to really get deep and implement that segmentation of who you're really going to serve and focus on next. And then how to bring meaningful data around those decisions, which tips you into ever more empowered partnerships, better leadership from within. And guess what? The better it gets, the better it can get, more empowerment. So this is actually an upward cycle, a mechanism to bring yourself, your business, and your value even bigger out there into the world. And so here's your tactics to be able to do that. And I'll share with you a challenge that I'm hosting in November to help you come through these pieces in a community of folks that are all looking to raise their vibration, better their game, and implement better strategies in their business and in their life. So if you would like to be part of that challenge, I'll share you how to do that in just a moment. But your 3 tactics you can take home, get your pen, how to transcend the transactions of today's doing business climate so that you can be of more value, more empowerment from yourself, and empower more people. Number 1, your inbox, as Brendan Burchard says, is full of other people's agendas. Don't open your inbox or your notifications on your social media feed until you've already addressed the creative impulses and the focus on the things that you're doing to grow. Don't open that box until my general MO is before 10 o'clock. That way you have that morning, for me, it's the most creative time, but you have that space, the clear space of mind to be able to do what's most important to you before you get lost in the day of doing what's already out there. Number 2, be a connector. Once a day, look for one person to give to. What do you need? How can I help? Who can I introduce you to? And building a habit of generosity is actually the foundation of building the tsunami of empowerment that gets to grow and continue. So go out and look for at least one person to connect someone else to. Who do you need to meet? What resources do you need? And number 3, last but not least, for the win, share what you're finding valuable out there in the world. Share with others. Be a source of inspiration and information, even not as it pertains to your business. Be that source of information that says, hey, I saw this. I thought you might find it valuable. Share other people's valuable posts and information. Stuff that resonates for you is going to resonate with your audience, whether or not you're building a network of people to help you do deals in real estate, to help you grow your personal practice, whether you're a lawyer or a coach or what have you, or if you're selling hangers. If you're in a retail business, being of service and value and being willing to give to other people and create a community of generosity that emanates from you, it allows people to want to serve you better. It's like this bank account balance. One of my mentors told me about is you make relationship deposits so much so that people are like chomping at the bit to find out ways that they can give to you. This is true abundance. This is true empowerment. So I'm going to stop the recording here. If you want to join the challenge in November, please text simple challenge to my cell phone. It's 516-782-5428. See you soon.